Happy Thursday evening. We are so close to the end of the week, so close to the weekend. So what does the forecast hold? Well, we're off to a pretty hot start here. Not literally, it was actually a little below average, but what a beautiful day on the Providence Skycam. Gorgeous as we look out toward the bay here. Nice blue sky, a lot different than that gray day we had yesterday between the last of the smoke and the clouds around, but 24 hours makes a big difference. Now, where were we at earlier today temperature-wise? Well, our high was 80 degrees, little below the average for this time of year, which is 83. 63 for our low, which once again, just a little below average. We should be at give or take 65. So as we go forward, we're going to focus on the temperatures, yes, but there's one other thing on this screen that I want to draw some attention to. We had no rain today. I'm sure that's not shocking to most of you here, but why is that important? Well, we are a little below average for our rainfall so far in the month of August. We've seen give or take half an inch, a little bit less. We should be more than a quarter of an inch, or 3/4 of an inch, I should say, at this point. And for the entirety of the month of August, we generally see more than 3.5 inches of rainfall. We've actually been in a bit of a dry stretch here. We've had a lot of days over the last 2 months or so where maybe we had one out of, let's say, 10 days with a super soaking rain, and then it got super dry. That is reflected here on the drought monitor, where we're not technically in drought conditions at this point, but parts of Bristol County, Massachusetts, Newport County, and South County are all in dry conditions. Even Plymouth County in dry conditions as well, and the Cape is at a level 1 moderate drought right now. So we actually could use a little bit of rain, especially as we get down toward the coast. Chances of rain the next couple of days, though, I mean, you can see it. Absolutely nothing. A big goose egg here all the way through Tuesday. Now, not ideal for the sake of the drought and the dry weather, but really nice for the sake of your plants. Kind of a double-edged sword here. So let's hop into the forecast and we'll talk about how you should definitely enjoy this sunshine and spend some time outside. Satellite and radar right now super quiet near us at home, and it's going to stay that way overnight tonight. Mostly clear, little patchy fog here and there, so be careful behind the wheel. Low beams, low speeds when you have low visibility. Temperatures largely in the upper 50s, couple spots closer to 60, couple spots closer to 55, depending on where you live. Either way, I think it's a windows open kind of night. Give yourself a little break on the AC bill, right? As we move into tomorrow, we're still a little below average for this time of year, very similar to today, not only with the temperatures, but the sunshine as well. Expecting a high of 80 for Smithfield, for Taunton, and for Providence, looking at 76 for North Kingstown, 79 for New Bedford tomorrow, and 75 for both Newport and Westerly. Then as we head into the evening, life is good, not only because the weather is going to be gorgeous, because it's nice to be a Pats fan, even when we're having a little bit of a stretch, we'll call it. Things are looking great for the Pats preseason home opener tomorrow. 75 degrees as the game kicks off at 7:30. They're playing the Commanders, by the way, just in case you're keeping track. Beautiful sunshine till the sun sets. Not too long after the game starts. We're back to sunsets before 8:30 now. But as we move into the rest of the forecast, I actually have to take a little look at tropical climatology. Now, why is that a concern? Well, let me just tell you this. We are not looking at a hurricane here in southern New England, so that's good news. But we are watching this little area in yellow. This is an area of low pressure that's developing over the next couple of days. Very low chance it becomes any sort of tropical cyclone because timing and track are both on our sides. You can see it's just off of the mid-Atlantic coast, moving south and out of our hair in the next 36 hours or so, really just giving us a couple clouds as we get into Saturday. That weekend forecast looks gorgeous. Sunshine for Saturday afternoon and Sunday, by the way. Mid-80s as we get to Sunday, and that's the beginning of our warming trend. Temperatures in the mid and upper 80s and then low 90s as we get into the start of this coming week. Our next chance of rain isn't until Wednesday evening.